Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also that bell beside that subscribe button, and I really hope that you press it, because what ends up happening, it's called a notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is that thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in. If you enjoy the content that I make, and that I make so much of it, please take a second when you arrive to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping True Ones get noticed on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking everybody in advance for that thumbs up, and I appreciate the support. Okay guys, we are now opening up my Boxycharm paid for premium second box number 2. This is so exciting. I cannot believe how fantastic. I got 3 boxes again today. I got my 2 premiums that I pay for, as well as my Glam Bag X. And each one is absolutely fantastic, because on my channel, what I do is I open up everything before sitting down. And what I do is I undo all the packaging and all of that to make sure everything is in good condition, so that when I can sit here, we can play. Also, by doing that and everything coming a little bit earlier today, I was able to wear something from every box on my face. And I'm telling you that I have 3 winning boxes. I am so excited. I thought yesterday was an absolutely amazing day, because we opened up the Sephora Hello bags, and then we got boxes yesterday too. I think I ended up doing about 3 videos yesterday. So if you haven't seen those, make sure to go to the video section and you will see all of those there too. So exciting that it's coming early, because also if any of these are winners that I'm telling you about, you'll still hopefully be able to see some of them possibly in the drop shop. And if not this month, it will show up in future months, which it has for me. The Translucent palette that was not available in our, that we made up for our choice item, the one I think that's called Mexican or something like that. I saw it this time when I was giving you guys the rundown of what to get through choice. They immediately go into the sale, and I went through that whole sale with you before I even sat down to purchase, which is what I do on my channel anyways, because it takes so long to film and then to upload. I always want to get that done first while things are still available, and then I go into purchase. Sometimes I lose out because the things sell out, but this time around, the palette that we didn't get, it, some of us didn't get in our choice a few months back, I've been keeping my eyes open for it, and it was not showing up anywhere. And then I saw it in a huge, beautiful bundle on Ipsy, but I already had everything else in the bundle except for that palette, and that bundle was around $44. But I was able to get it this time around. And I also had a $6 coupon, because there was a duplicate, which you saw if you watched yesterday's videos. The beautiful $50 brush set was a duplicate in my box, and they still gave me that $6 credit because it was a duplicate, and I used that against the palette. And when you have those coupons, they include also the free shipping, so you don't have to go to the minimum either. So I wanted to test that also, and it's exactly what it was, but there still was the $1.99. So all in all, I got that palette for the $12, that's the $6, then they add that $2 handling fee and the tax. I got it, I'm gonna be getting it hopefully when it arrives for just over $8. So I was able to hang on and get it. And like I said, so if you see something and it's not available now, it could show up in a couple of months, because sometimes when we don't get items or things sell out fast, it could also be that it's not in their warehouses yet and stuff like that. So like I said, I am in love with everything that I received. I'm so happy with all the products that I had the opportunity to play with and put on my face, and I'm going to share all that with you as we go. So if you haven't seen box 1, I will try to make sure to link that in the description box down below. I never know which one's going to come up first, because I've tried to upload all around the same time. So it's up to YouTube. Some videos come up quick and some take a really long time. So this is the second box, and with the variation on this one, I don't even think I told you the variation on the other one. I will make sure to leave them in the description box down below, but this one ends in 216. So starting with this one, as I mentioned in the first video, I think everybody might be getting this Ofra palette that we saw a couple of people in PR open up. It is called Symphony. This is on a standard palette. It's not made exclusively for Boxycharm. This is definitely on Ofra's website. It has been around, but it is one of their classics. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes. I swatched it in the first one. I will definitely make sure to swatch it in this one. I'm not touching the one that, because this is going to go into the save for later, which you know what that means. And then this one here is the Ofra palette that is in Symphony. I'm going to show you up close the picture, and then I'll swatch for you guys like I did in the last video at the end, because if you've already seen that, you already saw it, and then I can share with you what I did with my eyes at the end of this video. So that is the Symphony, and that is the first palette. I should read to you what is written on the card. I'm just too excited today to share with you all of this, because I'm telling you, each box was an absolute winner. And every time I second guess myself with, you know, the amount of boxes that I choose to get and things like that. When the boxes come and you get to play, and then you realize, you know, this box is $40, you know, it's a little more than, I always like to say, more than $1 a day to be able to treat yourself to something. The values on these boxes are over the top, but you're getting premium products that it's such a luxury that when you have the opportunity to treat yourself, it is for me, everything and more. All right, let me get on to this. So this is called the Symphony. This is the Ofra Cosmetics. This is a $34 value, and they're saying give them pitch perfect eye looks with this palette of these mauves as well as, or mauves. And this is a warm shimmers featuring and inspired by Ofra's Blissful Highlighter, which is one of my favorite highlighters, and that's the one that's in the middle here. And this will give you the shades that you will never miss a beat in the easy to carry compact, and it also has a mirror. Like I said, I will definitely be swatching this at the end and then sharing with you how I did it on my eyes. I'm so happy with the look that I was able to achieve with that. The next item also I'm hoping everyone's gonna get in their box, because this was also in the first box. This is from this brand called Kate Burki. This was a new brand to me, with the first time that I had the opportunity to try a product from them, and it was one of their face serums, and I was blown away. I used it all the way to the end, and I have my eyes open to this brand now. This is an expensive brand that we're able to get in the boxes, and then hopefully in future add-ons or in the drop shops, this is a brand that is one that I will definitely be replenishing. This one is called the Nutrit C Eye Cream, and this is a $90 value on its own, but as you know, when you're part of the membership of Boxycharm or Ipsy, those retails don't apply to us. So this one says it is a rich, nourishing eye cream with vitamin C, specifically designed for the delicate eye area. This instant reviver is made with a combination of radiance enhancers with a Stay C, which is a stable form of vitamin C that will brighten the eye area. It also has grapeseed and evening primrose, and it also will deliver antioxidants, protection, and vitamin E and caffeine that will help nourish and depuff. This is a proprietary nutrient to this brand, and it also has their trademark, which is a nutrient-dense KB5 complex. It is rich in antioxidants, and it's adding to defend against environmental damage. Like I mentioned, this is a $90 eye serum. I did use it this morning on my eye, and as I share with you all the time, you literally need one pump for both eyes. Make sure you use this like it cost you $90, and then you'll use the right amount. And then what I always share with you is that you put it on your ring finger, because that's supposed to be your weakest finger, because the skin around your eyes is the thinnest. And then what I always recommend is that little dollop that you get with one pump goes in between the two fingers, and that's the right amount for both eyes. And then you start around the orbital bone. It will migrate up the little bit that you have there. Definitely pat outward, because that's what you want. You want to make sure the skin goes outward, and then you do your crow's feet, and then whatever's left over, I put on my 11 lines. And that's how I've been doing it for years. I was using for the longest time way too much eye cream, and I ended up with some of these bumps. So if you get those bumps, a lot of times it's because that skin there is very thin and you're using just too much eye cream. So sometimes a little is more. This was refreshing on the eyes. It went on like silk. It left my skin so hydrated underneath my eyes. I was blown away. And again, the scent on this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's not strong and overpowering. It's just pleasant. So really excited that I'm hoping everyone that gets premium will get this. And if not, definitely keep your eyes open for this brand called Burki, and it's K-A-T is how it's spelled. Really, really impressed with this brand. The next one was my choice item, and this is from this brand called Lawless. And this, I've had the opportunity to try her lip products, and that's where I think her line started. And This is such a fantastic product as well. Do not be afraid of this. I tried this. I put it on before I started all of my makeup, and because I wanted to make sure, because it says it's a lip plumper, and a lot of times when we hear that name, we think it's going to have like the peppers or the cinnamon or something that's going to cause our lips to react, which makes it go plump. This does not have any of that. This one went on like silk. My lips, I don't know if they got plumper, but I do know that it nourished my lips so well, and it stayed on through my entire makeup. I actually had to wipe it off to, I did my hair, I did my makeup, I did everything, and I still had this as if I just applied it on my lips. So I had to literally take a tissue to wipe it off to put my, my lipstick on. So this one here is called Lawless Beauty. It is called the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping and a Smoothing Gloss. That's exactly what it did. It smoothed my lips out. And it says it is a clinically proven lip plumping treatment and an ultra shine gloss with immediate and long-term plumping. It softens and hydrates and benefits in a universally flattering sheer baby pink shade that immediately lines are filled and the lip surface is smoothed. With consistent use, your lips are proven to increase their volume and plumpness with fewer lip lines. And this is a $25 value. I didn't know that, but I gotta show you the applicator on this. So this applicator is so unique and so fantastic. This applicator, and this is what's great about getting these boxes, because we get to try so many innovations that are being made within the cosmetic industry. So this little carve out that is here hugs your lips beyond perfection. One swipe, one dip. That's all I needed. So I'm going to use the other side here so that I can put a little bit on the back of my hand here. And that is what that color looks like there. So exactly what she said. It is a sheer pink. It is not sticky. It left my lips so hydrated. Really, really recommend. So if you see this or you get this or it's an option in future, definitely one to try. And do not be afraid where it says lip plumping. There wasn't even a small little ting, nothing. It literally just went on smooth, and it literally, the lines on your lips will like disappear. It just beautiful, like I said, and it lasted, I can't even tell you how long. I was running around doing a bunch of stuff. Fantastic. All right, the next item in here was in my first box as well, and it's a brand that I've had the opportunity to use before through Ipsy, but this is new to Boxy. This is the Playa, and it's the Monoi Milk Leave-In Conditioner. I share with you all the time that I do a conditioner in the shower, but I always use a leave-in conditioner outside of the shower because that usually helps with my frizz. I live in Florida now, and frizz has become my middle name with my hair. So anything that I can do to help it just a little bit, otherwise my hair just keeps growing and growing and growing. So this is exciting that this is in here, and it smells fantastic. If you haven't smelled Monoi, it's a very tropical but not coconutty. It's a really unique scent on its own, but it's really beautiful. And this is their Milk Leave-In Conditioner. This is a $24 value. And this says it is the ultra light yet deeply conditioning treatment that is formulated for chemically treated, dry, frizzy, or environmentally damaged hair. And this is a Tunisian Monoi oil that penetrates the hair shaft, and it also will help tame frizz and heat damage. It has coconut milk, deep conditions promoting your strength and shine, and it also will give you softer hair. Use on wet or dry, it detangles and seals the hair cuticles to lock in moisture and restore luster and diminish frizz. Absolute winner. The next item in here is from Complex Culture, and this was one of my choice items, and I brought another one out here that is from my stash. I have shared with you all the time about this brand. I absolutely love it. And everything from this brand has been a home run for me, and their blushes in particular are fantastic. And this one is in the Good Glow Blush Duo, and I didn't mark down the shades on my card here. This one is in Spiced Up and Be Content, and those are the two darker shades. They gave us two options, and the other option I already owned, so I'm going to share this one with you here. And I brought the other one to swatch, so if you got the other one, I'll be able to give you what the differences are between the two. This is a 2-in-1 blush duo that dials up your cheeks in a crush-worthy color, pairing two complementary shades in different finishes for a filtered-like glowy radiance. This blendable, buildable cream formula allows you to flex from soft, barely there, blush to full on pop of color. And I said cream and it's clean, clean formula. And a full on pop of color because this is powder. And this is $30 for this. $30, this is a steal. The fact that we get this in our boxes is even a bigger steal, but the fact that we can also get this in add-ons and things like that, this is one that I'm telling you, everything Complex Culture, and it started with their brushes for me, has been an absolute home run. The lip that I'm wearing is from my first box, also Complex Culture was my choice. And then they always put a little card in here that shows you like where you should place it and things like that. I was afraid this was gonna be a little too dark, but I couldn't not get it, and it's not. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. Beyond gorgeous. You need literally one dip with your brush for their products. They're highly pigmented. There is no fallout with this brand. The way their packaging is, it's like a luxury brand, and it is a luxury brand in my eyes. So these are the two colors that are here, and like I said, I'm wearing them on my cheeks. I'm gonna put this here so you guys can see them on my hand. So I could have worn even the other one more as a bronzer shade for me, but I already had my bronzer on. That is also from Complex Culture. It is from the compacts that we got last month, where it had 2 bronzers and 2 highlighters in it, which was also an absolute surprise when that came in the boxes last month, because I didn't even see that in any spoilers, and I'm loving it. Like I said, this Complex Culture brand for me is an absolute winner, and even just look at the packaging, it's just really, really high end. So let me now take the other one that has the other 2 colors in it, that is called Blissed Out and Flustered. And this is from my stash, so I don't have the outer packaging anymore. So I'm just gonna put the card in front of it. And this could have been the other option that was there. And let me just do 2 swatches here so you guys can see what they look like here, and I'll do it right above. So like I said, either one would have been an absolute winner. I'm happy to have both in my stash. And it's funny, if I didn't already have the first one here that I'm just swatched for you, I definitely would have stayed clear of that one. I thought it would be too deep for me, and it's not. So like I said, the best thing about the boxes is it takes us out of our comfort zone, and it pushes us to try new things, and then they end up becoming your new favorites. So that are the 2 shades that you could have gotten. So excited to be able to share both of those with you. The next one is from Item Beauty. And this came in this little plastic sleeve here, and this is the item that is inside, and it is called Item Beauty by Addison Rae. It is a lid glaze hydrating jelly eyeshadow. They're saying play up your lids with this luminous liquid eye color that can be layered up for as little as or as much drama as you like. It is infused with hydrating sodium hyaluronic and it says it has a buildable formula that glides on without any slip and slide. And that is a $14 value. And this one here, I don't know if anywhere here it was written what the shade is. It just says lip glaze, and then it says Lunar Drop. So that must be what the shade is. And I will put that on right underneath the other product here. Let me just get a little on the wand. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. This will be beautiful in oh, you could use this so many different ways. You can use this as a highlighter. You could use this in the corner of your eyes. You could use this on the middle of your lid. It feels very cooling to the touch. And yeah, it gives you room to play. It is just beautiful. Really, really pretty. Wow, I never would have chose an item like that for myself. So again, subscription boxes will take you out of your comfort zone and then introduce you to products that you never would have chosen for yourself and will become your new favorites. So let me swatch this for you. If you didn't see the first video, I will swatch these 4 for you, and then I'll do the highlighter one right after it. So this on my hands, when I swatched it first, and I'm gonna double swatch these one that I used, because when I put it on my lids, I had no problem and it gave me the pigment that I wanted, but on the finger swatch, for some reason, it's coming out lighter. And then I will swatch Blissful for you, which is the highlighter that is right in the middle there, and it is stunning, absolutely stunning. So on my eyes, I will go through with you what I did, because this was so easy to use. And initially, I was a little concerned because there wasn't one of those lighter shades. That is usually what I use to, I usually use an eye primer on my lids first. And then when I use that, I like a lighter shade to like pat it all down and make sure that it's all like not sticky and that everything can glide over. But there wasn't that, so I didn't use an eye primer today. And I'm telling you, the shadows are lasting gorgeous on my lids. So what I did was I used this color here, which is the second one in, and as I share with you all the time, I do it above my crease to fake because my eyes are small. And then I deepen it up with a darker shade exactly in my crease to give me the depth. So that is what I use. So I use the second color in here and the second color in from the end. And then I deepened up a little bit of my sides with sorry, a little too excited. So this I used above, then I used this in the transition. And then I used this color as a liner, and as I shared with you in the first video, it wasn't giving me the depth that I wanted, exactly like the swatch. So what I did was I wet my brush with a setting spray, and then the color payoff was exactly the same as the color in here, and it was beautiful. And then I just added this little bit of this color here to give me a little bit more definition. I used this in the actual corner of my eyes, inner corners, and then I used this dead center on my lids, and that is everything. So I used every single color in this palette. This is definitely one that I think is an absolute winner. I understand why it is a standard staple in the Ofra website, and it is called Symphony, and I think it's an absolute winner. And that is everything that I got in my second premium box. So now I've got to go back, do a few things, and then I will come back and sit down and film the Glam X, and then that'll be it for me for today in reference to filming. But I'll be able to enjoy later on tonight to watch all of these three with you, along with you, and then we'll be able to share in the comments, because so excited to be able to share with you what I have on my face. And like I said, from all the boxes, I was able to pull something to be able to pull this look together. Take care, everybody. Continue to stay safe and well, and I'll see you all soon again in my next video. Bye for now.